Welcome to Cooking with Skinny and Minnie. I'm Chef Doug.
And I'm Chuck Love.
And today, Chuck, what are we going to do?
We're going to learn how to cut cantaloupes.
Alright, and then one key with cantaloupes is it has a lot of seeds, so it's a little bit messy. So what we're going to do, like most fruits, big melons that you need to work with, you don't want them rolling around because it's unsafe. You want to cut off the two ends.
Okay.
That way you can stand it there and it's nice and sturdy. Let me see you cut off the other end without cutting off the end of your finger. There you go.
There you go.
And then you just stand
it up.
Now it's not, your melon's not rolling
it's
all
not
over.
rolling around.
Yeah, your melon's just bouncing, but it's not rolling.
Okay.
Alright, so now we want to clean it because you obviously can't eat that skin. So what we like to do, and you can't do it with a peeler because this skin's a little too tough. So you have to cut very, very close to the skin. But you want to make sure you get that green part off, but you don't want to cut too much cantaloupe off. So this is like a perfect cut. You get that green off and just a little tinge of the orange cantaloupe, and that's perfect. Because you cut it too deep, you're wasting your cantaloupe, and if you got to cut that green off. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this one real quick, and then we're going to watch Chuck clean his. So I go ahead and do it up like that. And like that, and then I make sure my bottom's all cleaned off, and then now it's clean. Now it's ready to be cut and be seeded.
Okay.
There you go. Go ahead and then at the bottom of it, Chuck, since it's a melon and it curves like a sphere, you got to go with the curves of the melon. The melon's got curves, so you got to work with it.
Oh, there you go. I worked with it.
You're working with it. There you go. Look at that.
Oh, look how wow.
That's
look
beautiful.
how good that is.
That's beautiful, Chuck.
In the middle, there's a lot of seeds, you said?
That's correct, Chuck. Now that both our cantaloupes are both cleaned, we're going to have to go ahead and slice it in half and clean out all these seeds. Now, it is messy, so
I'm ready.
There we go. Oh, wow. All that.
My turn. Let me try. Oh, I hit something. Oh. Wow. You're right. A lot of seeds in here. Is there a proper way to get them out?
We have our scrap bowl right here because we don't want to make a mess. So I'm going to take my cantaloupe and hold it in my hand nice and firm because it's slippery sometimes. And you're just going to kind of go with your fingers and scoop it out. I know it's kind of yucky and messy, but I mean, you can do it with a spoon, but I find that you can't really get into the curves with the spoon as well. All right, Chuck. Now that our cantaloupes are skinned and de-seeded, as you can see, we've got them de-seeded. It's time to cut it down so that we can eat this wonderful cantaloupe. So I'm going to go ahead as if I was making a fruit tray, and I'm just going to cut it down just in the slices. And if you keep it together, it's easier to fan it out when you actually put it on a tray. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it carefully so that we can keep it together. And then if this was our serving tray, the cutting board, we would fan it out real nicely, just like that.
Okay, let me give it a try.
Alright, you give it a shot. And you got to be careful with yours because yours is so ripe that it's kind of soft. But I mean, it tastes excellent. It's very good. That looks very good, Chuck. And I'll see if you can
let me see if I can
fan it out
a little bit.
There you go. Look at that. Looks beautiful.
There you go.
Look at that.
Got my cantaloupe a little fanned out.
Also, use cantaloupe a lot for fruit cups. People like to use it in the summertime, make their fresh fruit cups. So you want to cut it down into like a small dice, like cubes. I like to just cut it in half that way. Be careful you don't cut yourself or cut away. And then cut it almost as if I was julienne in small dice, and I make about 4 cuts in my cantaloupe. And then I make about four cuts this way. And you have perfect
Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah.
Want to give it a try?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna have a piece too.
There you go. Mmm. Very good.
So Chuck, that's how you clean, deseed, and cut down your cantaloupe for either your fruit plates or your fruit cups. Nice. So this summer, when it's nice and hot out, we're definitely gonna have some cantaloupe, and you're gonna cut it up for me.
Yes, I will.
All right. Well, that's another episode of Cooking with Skinny and Minnie.
I'm Chuck Love.
And I'm Chef Doug.
We'll see you next time.